here. Yeah. When you install the HANA database, the series 3 instance number 03 started. After that, when you add the each tenant, it will create the, it will occupy the 3 ports 00 to 99 in between. First 39 ports are related to the SAP HANA internal ports. From 42, whenever you create the one more tenant, 40, 41, 42, it will occupy it. Then 43, 44, 45. Then when you create the one more tenant, 46, 47, 48, 3 ports will occupy. Then when you create the one more tenant, it will occupy the 49, 50, 51. If you create the one more tenant, it will take the 52, 53, 54. Like that, it will start with using the tenants. Okay, we'll start using the, so the tenants port number, that is the port allocations for the HANA database. Okay, 00 to 39 internal ports reserved for the internal ports, internal service and everything. Then 42, after that, when you create the new tenant or new service, it will occupy the next series of the so 3 ports, next series of the 3 ports. That is the port allocation for the HANA database. Okay, so now let me our okay. So our H4C is our HANA cockpit. Yesterday we have done the installation on integrated installation. We have done it, right? S4H. It's the same installation we have done it, but somehow, so it should actually, when you install the new HANA cockpit 2.0, it should be renamed to the H4C automatically. The automatically it will take the, so the SID H4C, and 96 is the port number for the HANA cockpit. So remember, so when you are talking to the others or when they are asking the questions, so what is the SID? The default SID is the H4C, HANA for cockpit. Then instance number is the 96. So default instance number will be created. It's a very important default. Okay, so if you want to change, you can change it, but default one they may ask you sometimes. So that's why that instance number is the very important. Okay, so we have instance number is available. So and H4C I am starting HANA for cockpit. So I'm starting here. So let me add here. That is also will create the one database here. Just want to show SAP HANA cockpit also will create the one database here. You have to give the 96. Okay, not the, so not the like this one and cockpit. Okay, so here just username system, then password, same password, and just check here. Okay, it is adding, the cockpit database is getting added here. The cockpit database is getting added here. So once it's fully started, so we can check the URLs. What is the HANA cockpit related URL? Then we can start configurations and monitoring of the HANA databases through HANA cockpit also. So same as like HANA Studio, how you have, same like here also we can monitor and we can observe it. And take the duplicate session. Just check. And see the pre-G. So it's a 36. Maybe if you go H4C area, DB info to check the status. Yes, you can see the status here. So all the services are started. Then access also started here. Access also started. All the services started and access also started. Then to check the URLs, actually during the installation, you will get the URLs actually. You will get the URLs. So now installation we have not seen, but what about the URLs we have to change? What about the URLs? So that URLs we can check from here. The URLs we can check it out from here. So we can see, so all the services, everything is started here. All the services, everything are, so we can see the logs, all are updating here. The logs, you can see the logs and everything, you can see here. Okay. So now let's try to find out the what are the URLs. This is the one of the important thing. How to find out the URLs. You are not sure one person is installed the HANA URLs, then you are not sure how to check that one URLs. So there is a path actually. We have to go to the access path. Access path. You have to go to the access path. From there, you need to get the access path. From there you need to get the URLs actually. So this is the access path. You have to go to the access path. So there you need to go to the bin, cd bin. Then you see the access a access server. All the services are available here. All the services are available here. So here we need to check what are the apps running. App means URLs are running here. That we need to find out here. So for that one, you need to go to the access folder. Then after the access folder, so we have to execute like dot slash access. No, commonly used like I forgot how to that one. Let me access start stop. We can check logs. We can check access services. Service dot slash access service. This is for the to open the URLs actually. Why? Because during the installation time, so after the installation, it will generate the few URLs actually. So maybe we will go to the slash where and where we have go to for the slash where temp. So there you can see the so this log files. It will say the so important URLs after the installation. So we will come to know whether the installation is successfully completed or not. We will get the information here. Is a directory. Okay, finish comment. Access analysis. And HBBLC and law. Yes. See here. As I told you, right? After the installation, so system will generate the installation has been cockpit has been successfully installed. Then we can see launch the cockpit by opening the URL. Launch the cockpit manager by opening this URL. These two URLs are very, very, very important URLs, right? These two URLs are very important URLs. So why? Because to operate the HANA cockpit, you have to open this all these two URLs. You have to open it. You have to open this all these two URLs. You have to open it to operate the HANA cockpit. Okay, so let's see. So it's starting. So still it's not started completely. All the process still not started completely. So let's wait for some time. It will start it. So yeah. So see, that's why we need to watch the installation log file. Otherwise, we have to wait for end of the day. Then you can see what is the URLs it will generate it. So see here, 510, 32, 510, 34, 32, 34 are the instance number, the port numbers for the 510, 32, 510, 34 for the so cockpit port numbers. This is the one of the important. What is the port number for the HANA cockpit. So you have to tell these answers. Okay. So now the installation successfully completed. The cockpit installation, whatever we tried, that is successfully completed. So if you don't know these log files, also there is a way to find out this URLs also. There is a access, whatever we tried, like access. That way we have to go and we have to execute the one command that will show this URLs. So that is also way. Or if you go to the installation log files, same as like us, then you will get this thing here. You will get this thing. Now go to open this URL. Just you have to open the URL. Now you don't need to do anything. Just to open the URL. Then so after that, I think it has to start fully. I think it started fully. Okay, so it started completely. This services are started completely. So let me check the status here. So I think it started. So it's green status. This is also getting started. So fine. Anna, some services are not started. Okay. So HANA cockpit also started. You can see here HANA cockpit. So that is also started. So now what we can do, we have to open the URLs. So this URL, opening the URL, service refused to connect. What does it mean? Yes, it's open. Pinging, it's pinging. Just the users has to open this URLs from their browsers. That's it. So that every time you will open the window, then you have to monitor. You don't need to install everything here. Just one time configuration this is. But here the URL should open. Otherwise we'll give the IP 192.168.0.11. What is the IP of the SAP HANA in SAP 111. This is also not opening. So why? Okay, so we have opened the SAP HANA. That is fine. So let me give the full details here in the post file. Yes. Now you can see here. Not a bad. Okay. 51032. See here. Now it's opening. 503 service not available. 503 service not available. So 32. What about 32? Also same like 503 service not available. Okay, this should come actually access engine. It should come to online. So it should come to online. Then only so our service will be so it will pick up our request. Why? Because here web dispatcher will take the request same as like normal HANA systems. Then it will assign to the access services. So that access services will process our request. But here the controller is down. Control is still starting mode only. Our controller is still starting mode. That's the reason. So here still this starting mode only. That is the reason here. So showing that services are not started. I think it started now. Let me wait. Yes, you can see still started. And we will refresh. Still the same. No, no server available. Server type. So what does it mean? So here all services are started. So HANA cockpit. This is the different cockpit. Cockpit manager. One of the service not available. So we'll check the logs. We'll do some troubleshooting here. What's happening with this one? So because we open the OVRL, we'll open the one new user interface. So but here it's not open. S4 host area. Let's stop S4H. Why? Because yesterday we did some installation on the S4H also. So two cockpits on the same host means there is some conflict, port number or something. Let me stop here. So let's see. Meanwhile, let me check the logs also. Trace directory or common trace directory. Access controller. See here, access controller. Access controller. So what's happening with the access controller? So access controller for started state is running. The port number is the 40309. It started, instance started, application started, starting actually it's currently starting, all services are starting currently. See here, all are starting, all materializing files, instance application, all are starting over here. So let's wait for some time. Meanwhile, we'll see the logs here. Started the process for the application, instance server started, then starting the instance. These access are the main services here to bind your to open the links and everything. Access are the main here. The audit main server access controller. So main server loads on our history JSON access controller. So this is the way you have to troubleshoot it. Logs if something goes wrong, you have to come to the here. Then you have to need to check the logs here. So it stopped. I stopped with this one. unauthorized. What does it mean, unauthorized? Still, we have not authenticated, right? Unauthorized. I'm trying to find what I'm doing. I'm trying to find out the correct URL. Is the correct URL or what exactly is meant by? So that's I'm trying to find out. Something is opening here. I think we are getting the login page now. Yes, right now. So what we need is we need some patience to open underscore admin. Okay. So the username it will be created yesterday we have seen right cockpit underscore admin. Then we make to use the so password same password for us. So just to open this link that will be enough for you. You no need to go to the HANA Studio, configure everything. You no need to do everything here. Just HANA. So this one is enough. Just a URL. Just to save the URL so that so every time just to go to the URL just you can open it so that that will be opened that will be opened. So initially when the first time when you are logged into the system it will ask like you are not authorized to access the cockpit manager so that so it will system itself so it will ask us to assign the URLs. So then we have to assign the URL actually, so not assign you the cockpit manager. So now it's working. You can see, right? So this one is working now. We'll see the another URL also. Working or not? Yes, this is also working. Yes, yeah. It's a new user experience theory URL. So this is the HANA cockpit URL. So in this way, all our systems are in so one place, one glance. All our systems are in the one glance. So just simply we can monitor it here. Simply we can monitor all these things. So initially we need to assign some roles, some cockpit roles to this user cockpit for admin. So we have already HANA Studio open. Those things we can open it here. We can assign to the roles to this user here, or we can also log in with the system user. Also, we can log in. Let's try to log in with the system. It's a very not authorized. Ask the cockpit administrator launch document providing the full authorization. Okay, so they are saying that authorization should so log in. The cockpit manager. So these two are URLs. It's a very, very, very important URLs. So here, cockpit manager and cockpit URLs. So this is for the monitoring purpose. This URL is for the adding the systems. This is URL for the adding the systems, right? So this is for the old one. This 4300 is the old one. It's not the new one, old method. So in 1.0 they have done, but it's not that one. So in the latest versions, you have this one. So some roles, actually it will ask the some roles, automatically assign the some roles here. We have to assign that roles to the our user, corporate role user. Otherwise, we can go to here security users. Here we have the cockpit administrator, cockpit admin. Okay. So what are the roles, privileges is required here? So there is a content admin, monitoring, some roles, cockpit roles are required here. Roles. What I'm trying to do is here, I'm trying to assign the few roles to the cockpit user, cockpit administrators, so that we can get it that roles here. I will get log into the that roles here. That I'm trying to assign that one here. So that we can configure the all our systems into, or we can configure the systems into HANA cockpit. We can configure that systems into HANA cockpit. So that is what I'm doing here. So cockpit. So do you want the role collection automatically assigned and they assign it to you? Yes, this is what we need. So it's taking time. As I mentioned, we need some patience to open. That's it. Okay. So okay. So now it will open. So we are good. So whenever you install HANA Cockpit, you will get the one is the HANA Cockpit Manager. Okay. Then SAP HANA Cockpit URL. Two we will get. So what does it mean by manager? Cockpit manager is for adding the adding the adding the all your landscape HANA systems or your landscape HANA systems into HANA, all your systems into cockpit. So you can add all your HANA systems into the, so using the cockpit manager, we have to add it. So HANA cockpit is for the remaining administration level activities. Administration level activities. If you want to add a new HANA system, you need to use the cockpit manager. We want to use, after the adding, you want to monitor. Then you can monitor, you can register. It's kind of registering the HANA databases, registering the HANA databases to the HANA cockpit. Then you have to use the cockpit manager. So cockpit manager, it's a browser-based tool. Browser-based tool here. This is the browser-based tool. So here you need to register your databases. How to register your database here? Just click on the register. Okay. So it will ask the host name. It will ask the host name. It will ask the host name. Suppose like we will give the SAP HANA. So what is the instance number? What is the instance number? So what is our instance number? So 0, like same database, we will add it here. Same database, we will add it here. In the HANA cockpit only, we will add it here. Same database also we can add it, or we have one database, right? S4H. So that S4H also, we will add it to the here. That S4H also, we will add it to the here. I think that is stopped. We stopped it. So let's see. I think we will add that S4H also. Just to HDB start command, we can add that one also. We can add it. So adding the systems main, then after that we can monitor. So adding the systems, we need to register. See the steps, then connection, then a user, technical user, then groups. So then contact. So then it will be connected. So registering. First we need to add or register all your HANA databases to the in our HANA. So in your HANA cockpit, you have to register it using the cockpit manager. This is the cockpit manager. Here you can register, you can create the groups also. Groups also you can create it. So suppose groups means, suppose you can see, you will get the one more URL, HANA cockpit. So this is the main, HANA cockpit is the main. Then groups. settings, active sessions, logs, all you can monitor through URLs. All you can monitor from this URLs actually. So these are the URLs, not HANA URLs. Once it started, we can add our databases to the here. We can add our databases to the here and see how the page look like here. How the page look like you will get the things here. Okay, so let's wait for some time so that system will be started. Then we can add. Maybe that has 4 tenant databases. I'm not sure whether it will start. Already CPU utilization is very high, so it's normal now. It's high. But S4H. I think S4H is getting added. Okay. Meanwhile, we will register the database. Register the database. Simple. Just click on the register the database. So you have only cockpit underscore admin user. If you want to create the multiple users, you can create the multiple users by clicking this tab. Settings you can perform, active sessions, groups, everything we can manage it from here. Okay, everything we can manage it from here. So let's see. So it is getting started. I think S4H is the previous one. Yes, now it is starting. We got it right. So what we did, what issues we faced it. So cockpit manager URL we first tried to find out, could not able to find. Then after that, so we started the cockpit server. Then it started, but we have to wait for some time. So then we waited for some time. Then automatically the URLs we got, URLs we opened, we logged in. Then after that, we got the issue like user ID, password issues, user ID, password issues, or the roles related issues, so roles. So then we waited for 2-3 minutes. Then we got the user ID. Roles also automatically it is assigned. Then now we are trying to add other systems into. So yeah, so this is the cockpit manager, and the while we are doing the registering the database, all the database into cockpit manager. Cockpit manager is only for registering and managing the databases into cockpit, right? Just we are registering the database. For registering, first we provided the database, then connection, user. Why? Because one user is required, right? So one user is required to monitor. So that's why, suppose like how the cockpit is, like this is a cockpit, right? These all are the our databases. All are our databases, right? This is our cockpit, right? These all are our databases. So if you want to monitor, just click, just to, you need to establish the connection to the cockpit. Just you can have the HANA Studio, we will use it. Same way you can have to establish the connectivity to the your databases, HANA databases, HANA DB, maybe HDB. You can just establish the connectivity to the this HDB. But while establishing the connection, it need the one user should be available here. Why? Because so it will pull the data from this system. So one technical user should be required here. Technical user, technical, either any user can give it here. So if your user is not there, we can also create the new technical user also we can create. We have already system user. Just I am giving the this one. Then group, which group you want to set this one. So which group you want to assign this one. So if you have any groups, then you can use it. Groups means all development systems under the under the development group, quality systems under the quality group. So let me show you here. Then click on the OK button. If you have any contact email ID, you can fill it. So then register. So that connection is refused, unable to connect. So do you want to register this using the HANA cockpit? So my agent registering the new database. So successfully added. See here, we have successfully added the database here. Register the databases. We have successfully registered the databases. So how frequently you want to perform the data collection? 1 minute, every 1 minute will go and so it will collect the databases. So now you have registered the databases, that's done. So you have added the one registered database you have added, right? So you want to create the users, you can create that here. So done. So after registration, what we have to do it now? So we have to open the cockpit, HANA cockpit now. So we have the one more URL, right? Cockpit. Or just there is an option here, directly go to the cockpit here, so that you will get the cockpit. So here in the cockpit, you will see here the screen also, it's very so new user experience. These all are the Fury tiles, all are the Fury tiles here. So the cockpit here you have added one cockpit you have added. So monitor the landscape. Just to see here, you have the one database you added. So database dictionary you have added the one database that is called the so cockpit you have added, right? S4C you have added. So then here you can monitor all these things, CPU, graph wise, disk space, what is the version. So all these things it will come here. If you want to restore, you can do the restore. If you go to the, if you want to write the any SQL console, you can write it. So if you have any alerts, high priority, medium priority alerts, groups, usage, all these things you can filter it out. Just check like this one. Maybe you can just type some. So here it will give the information also. Your HANA database work is out of the maintenance for a year ability to upgrade your HANA revision. So you will ask your database status also. Here you can just monitor the your services, your service also you can monitor. Just clicks, just your mouse clicks, you will access all the services and everything. What are the services you have in your HANA systems? Like so what are the related alerts? Are there any critical alerts? Number of hosts. So all these things, CPU, graphs wise, the CPUs will be displayed. So graphs wise, the memory, the ports. If you want to stop the specific service, you can stop it. In the HANA Studio, just we have to open the studio, go to the landscape. We need to stop and start everything. We have to perform it, right? So here it's not like that. Here just clicks we have to use it. Just clicks we have to use it. So that's it. So that will open it here everything. So just only we have to give some time to load the graphs and everything to the here. So just go to the here, then database overview, home page, then all these things we can monitor here. Suppose we want to early watch reports, some other links also you can add it to the here HANA cockpit. Some other links also you can add it to the here, right? So HANA cockpit, HANA database dictionary. So all are there here. Same way how we'll monitor our HANA databases. Same way we can monitor the all our systems. We can monitor from here. We can monitor it from here. So just HANA database dictionary. Go to the here. So your systems, all our systems comes to the here. Just click on the any one of the database. Select the database. You will go to the database. Here you will get the so things here. So if you want to open the other databases, refresh. So then scheduled refresh, SQL console. So you can do everything here. Suppose administration, you want to do the some administration option. So just select that administration. Here also you can switch it out the your administration option. So you want to configure the traces. You want to view the traces. So here all these things possible. So system should be loaded here. It should load here. It's not loaded completely. So it should be loaded. So then all, suppose if you switch all will be displayed here. Services and our revisions, more will be displayed actually. But currently our database revision is out of the maintenance. So that's the reason it's not displaying here. Some tracing. Same, whatever you do here, all will be possible. Additionally, so you can just to explore the SQL console, some other database related activities also possible from HANA cockpit here. So just cockpit here. So that is the possible things here. You can add other links also. You can just add other links. What is this mean by other links? Maybe our SAP link. We will try to add our SAP link. Let's see. I'm also showing a new option, SAP GUI for ECC. SAP ECC. If it is the URL it is opening, then you don't need to log into the SAP. So log on pad also. So then just open the URL. That's it. Let's try this option whether it will work or not. If our GUI also opening from in the HANA cockpit, so it's really nice, right? So you can just open the HANA cockpit, HANA cockpit. Then you can add all our services also. We can add it. This is a new option. I am also seeing newly. Previously, it was not exist actually. So let's see. Due to system upgrade, we will start the okay. You can delete it that one. That is done. Yes, sir. There is a in SICS. We have to so enable the one service here. The who already joined the classes SAP, so they knows already this one enabling the SAP GUI. So it's closed. Web GUI. What I'm trying to add, I'm trying to add the URL here. I'm trying to add the so URL to the HANA cockpit so that so everyone can access the so through URL itself you can access the everything here. Yeah, so we can add the systems, then we can monitor. So this is what we have to do. Same way in the cockpit, how we will do. Same way here we need to perform the same way here we have to execute it, everything here. Okay, so this is the way. So yeah, there is no difference. Only few extra things. For the difference between the HANA Studio cockpit is the web-based tool, so we can monitor from browser. But Studio is the we have to every desktop we have to install the cockpit HANA Studio. Then we need to monitor it. We need to install. We need to monitor it. We need to install and we need to monitor it. That is what we have to do it for the so HANA Studio. But additional properties also there. But the additional properties means some database explorer, some apps creation, some workloads creation, all these things we can perform in so HANA cockpit. So here we see the new option, right? Adding the new URLs. So let's see whether the SAP URL or so what is that URL? Let's we'll find out that. When you are registering the databases, it will ask the group. So is the production system, development or test. If you want to create the new group, you can create the new group itself as well. So based on that, so you can add the systems. One more tile will be added so that you can monitor the all level databases to be here. You can monitor it here, right? That is what you can do. So what you can do, you can just unregister this database because this is not required. So this one is not required because here more are there. So just unregister, maintain one or two tenants. That's it. System will be speed so that you can add the new S4 HDB into. So here, then you will get the system details here. Just go to the register. Then after that, you can see as the systems are available here. Then open. Then you will see the open and you will see the systems. Okay. This way we can monitor it here. Okay. Say sir, you guys will perform, right? Beats solution run. So maybe we can do it now itself also, but we have to wait for some time. So /HDB LCM, we can install. I think you can install it. You will get the practice, right? You will get the practice. Then here choose only database. Why? Because these all are not required for us now. Just only choose only database. So do you want to specify any other components? It is all are getting installed. So it's not required now. What I will do, I will move this one to other folder so that you won't get this one. Then you can install it. Okay. So you guys do the installation of this one. So then add the systems. You can just add the systems to the here. So HANA Cockpit Manager, just you can add it. Then after that, you can go to the HANA Cockpit. Then you can access the, you can just click on the tiles. Your database will be available. With the graphs wise, you will get the database are available. With the graphs wise, so it will be new user experience. So like that, you can try to do that one. So then I can tomorrow. So if you want, I can explain more on this one. Then we can directly jump into the HANA HA availability. Like we can directly go to the HANA system side. Okay. You guys perform, right? Just try that one.